Okay, hello and welcome back to another episode of Vault Hunters plus 1.16.5. In this episode, we are still running the raid vault. Did about 49 raids in between the last episode. Holy, we're lagging a little bit. That means that we're going to reduce the chunks down to 6. Because as of right now, there are way too many things spawning in and getting worked through. Just because of the sheer amount of mobs, but we'll read through all of the different modifiers for this guy so far right after we have finished this raid, because it should be pretty good after this raid. Okay, last round. Essentially, this is a raid vault, so in each of these rooms, which are procedurally generated after you complete the rooms, you are given a totem in the middle, which when activated will give you a raid. That will, in turn, give you a bunch of more bonuses and other stuff. And overall, you will be getting just so much loot from those guys. So, as of right now, every time we complete a raid, we get 18 sets of compressed blocks, 28 sets of gilded chests, 37 sets of ores, 5 sets of vault fruits, 10 sets of vault gear, 37 sets of vault chests, 70% artifact fragment chance, 10 sets of Wutak shards, 6 sets of vault ingots, 15 sets of vault boxes, 5 sets of artisan scrolls, 50 sets of diamond mine, 37 sets of vault silver, 13 sets of vault gold, 2 sets of vault diamond blocks, 22 sets of netherite blocks, 2 sets of vault XP, 3 sets of banished souls. And then for the mobs get plus 887% increased damage, plus 1,147 for their level, plus 1,400 increased amount of mobs. Then they also get plus 1337% increased health, plus 46% increased speed, plus 166% increased damage taken for me. So in essence, we are just kind of doing this, trying to go through, see what we can do kind of craziness wise, because again, the mobs are starting to do pretty decent damage as of now, which is what I'm a little worried about, but thankfully we're not taking anything insane, so we should be able to complete at least the next 50 raids, and that's what I'm gonna do. So I will see you guys back after, I think, raid... I will see you guys back after raid 75, or 175, just so we can get, like, a check-in, see if anything changed, or there is one of these totems that will actually double all of the modifiers up here, which would be absolutely insane. And if we encounter one of those, then I kind of want to try just doing that and seeing what we can get from that. So if we find one of those in between this and 75, you guys will see it, but if not, then I guess you guys will see where we're at raid number 175, which is absurd. Usually you don't have enough time for this, but as you can see from the bottom left, we have approximately, 10 hours, plus we're getting more time as the raids go on with bitter lemons and sour oranges as well as sweet kiwis. So hopefully we'll be able to complete this raid vault, and by complete I mean go through every room until no more rooms can be generated. Okay, this is the one thing we do have to watch out for. So as you can see from our hearts, we lost about one full row of stacks, and that's because these guys have thorns. So what we need to make sure that we watch out for is that if they have thorns, we're just going very slow, and we can take our time with these guys. It's just gonna be about getting through it, making sure that everything's gonna be okay, because at this point, honestly, I might start getting the chests specifically and only for 2 main reasons. Namely being Why are the golden axes different? Okay. Anywho. Yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit once we go through a little bit of this stuff. But I might just try and find bottles of enchanting so that it can get extra XP and levels. Although that would be super inefficient. But anyway, I'll see you guys at raid 175. This is going to be a while. Woo! Okay, accidentally went right past 75 and started raid 76. So, as of raid 175, we currently have 21 sets of compressed blocks, 32 sets of gilded chests, 48 sets of ores, 5 sets of vault fruits, 10 sets of vault gear, 44 sets of vault chests, 75% artifact fragment chance, 2 sets of Wu-Tac shards, 6 sets of vault ingots, 18 sets of vault boxes, 5 sets of artisan scrolls, 59 sets of diamond mine, 37 sets of vault silver, 18 sets of vault gold, 2 sets of vault diamond blocks, 27 sets of netherite blocks, 2 sets of vault XP, 3 sets of banished souls, and 1 set of key pieces. Every single time we complete a raid. So, this is going kind of crazy. We're only at raid 175, and we're already like this. I still haven't encountered any of the doubling ones. I encountered one early on, but I accidentally just kind of went through and, like, I just did it on accident. But now, when we get one, it's gonna be kind of insane because we are at a pretty high level right now, to the point where doubling everything would be absurd. Ideally, we can get one, but I don't know quite how rare it's gonna be or when we're gonna find one. So ideally we can, but if not, I'll see you guys at raid 200. Okay, we are about to hit raid 200, and let's do this. Okay, this could be one of two things. Either it is going to be a full Ravager Fest, or it's going to be, okay, it's Ravager Fest. So, Ravager Fest, one of the lesser of the two of the different versions that have only one wave. So either it's Ravager Fest or it is Treasure Goblins. Either way, it is insane and amazing. I think I've only gotten, actually I haven't gotten any Treasure Goblin raids so far in 200, so I think the wait for that is just super low. I think it's like one in the pool of probably like 400, so pretty rare. But as of raid 200, we have 24 sets of compressed blocks, 39 sets of gilded chests, 49 sets of ores, 6 sets of vault fruits, 11 sets of vault gear, 49 sets of vault chests, 88% artifact fragment chance, 14 sets of Wu-Tac shards, 6 sets of vault ingots, 21 sets of vault boxes, 5 sets of artisan scrolls, 64 sets of diamond mine, 47 sets of vault silver, 19 sets of vault gold, 3 sets of vault diamond blocks, 27 sets of netherite blocks, 5 sets of vault XP, 3 sets of banished souls, 2 sets of key pieces. So overall, quite insane for that. And then we've got about 1100 to 2000% increased mob damage level, amount of monsters, and mob health, 62% increased mob speed, and 217% increased damage taken. So overall, we're not in too much danger yet. It is unfortunate and a little bit worrisome that we are kind of going through and actually taking damage at this point, but it's not something I'm really worried about right now. Holy voice crack, that was bad. But what we can do in order to maximize our stuff is going to actually be eating all these heart shards, or heart stars, heart crystals. Yeah, I know English. And just getting them taken care of so that we have minimal XP so we can gain as much XP as possible. I guess we'll check in at raid 250. Not much reason in anywhere in between there unless we get, of course, the one that doubles everything. But if that happens, you guys will see it regardless. So, stay tuned and hopefully we find something pretty decent, because this has been a very long project. This has probably been like roughly 3 hours so far of just going through these guys, trying to take care of the mobs and everything, getting the raids taken care of, eating all of our vault fruits, mining everything that we can for them. Not everything that we can, okay, I'm gonna be honest, we're not really mining anything. But, you know, just doing as much as we can. So apparently you can't actually eat any of the stuff inside, because it won't let you utilize anything until you get outside of the initial room. So just go like that real quick. And let's do this. Take care of all them. But essentially, there's just so many mobs at this point that each raid is taking a little bit longer. It's not even that big of a thing yet. So I think it's gonna start getting worse from here on out. But it really just hasn't gotten terrible yet. So I guess I'll see you guys at raid 250. We found one. I finally found one. Raid 214, doubling everything. This might get a little crazy, especially if this is one of the ones with the mobs with thorns. So it could get a little dangerous, but it's looking like it's not, so it shouldn't be too dangerous. I'm only a little worried about certain mobs that will actually be able to hit us. While most of them cannot, it's just unfortunate if they can. So okay, now we got that taken care of. This is absurd. This is crazy, actually. So, as of doubling everything, we will now be getting 50 sets of compressed blocks, 78 sets of gilded chests, 112 sets of ores, 12 sets of vault fruits, 26 sets of vault gear, 100 sets of vault chests, 182% artifact fragment chance, 28 sets of Wu-Tac shards, 18 sets of vault ingots, 46 sets of vault boxes, 10 sets of artisan scrolls, 134 sets of diamond mine, 108 sets of vault silver, 50 sets of vault gold, 6 sets of vault diamond blocks, 54 sets of netherite blocks, 10 sets of vault XP, 6 sets of banished souls, and 4 sets of key pieces. That is absurd. So this, in essence, is it's already a little much for the space that we have, even, but we're going to try and make it to raid 250 and see what we can get from there. What I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna eat all these guys just so that we have more hearts, so we can get even more hearts from XP. So I will see you guys at raid 250, but that is absurd. And then the mob damage and stuff is crazy. Okay, we'll give a little check-in at raid 250 and see where we're at from there. Okay, we found another one. So this might get dangerous, but we're gonna give it a try because this is really scary. 2 rounds, so that means it should be skeletons and then vault peoples. Oh my gosh, the amount of lag. 448 levels. Oh my gosh. The lag. The game? Is the game crashing? No, it's not crashing yet. I might be dead. I'm hitting escape. I'm tabbing out. Alt tab. We click over there. Okay. Woo! So, we may have broken Vault Hunters. Holy health. Look at our health as of right now. We are probably going to die. Okay. There's a spider over there. I want to give it some time to see if everything will load in. So I'll see you guys if that happens. Okay, as of 15 minutes into waiting, nothing's happened. I'm gonna probably wait another 45 minutes, see if anything changes. But as of right now, I think we've completely overloaded everything. It's at 300% artifact fragment chance. So let me try and get a good screenshot of these guys. So we get that guy. And essentially, this is like the best we're gonna be able to do, because I'm not gonna risk trying another one of these. And I may have to actually scrap this pretty much entire vault due to everything that happened. So I can't actually do anything right now. Fingers crossed it changes within the next like 45 minutes-ish. Okay, so as it turns out, we've broken it. So I'm gonna have to change up some things a little bit, change the configs to have certain things be lower down, and honestly, actually, not even that. I'm just gonna have to change some things so that we can actually maybe be able to get to the full raid, but this is a pretty good attempt, so I'm happy with it. 2 episodes, nothing insane, but unfortunately, we're not gonna end up getting to see probably 90% of the loot that we got from this guy, because I'm gonna have to go back to the latest, like, what's it called? The latest time that I have, backup in my brain. So, fingers crossed that that goes well, and, I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!